This is Chicago. Doors open on the left at Chicago.
Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago.
This is Chicago. Doors open on the left at Chicago.
Welcome to Chicago.
Welcome. You're tuned into the TCSF podcast with Big Z, and we got Steve B from the No Water on the Weekend podcast. And we're coming to you straight from the 606 Media Studios, powered by True Chicago Sports Fans. This is episode 269, Shota, Get Right. And we're fired up to dive into everything that makes Chicago great, which is our Chicago sports teams. Remember to go to 606media.com for your ultimate source for all things Chicago. And definitely go there and look at our merch, which is our shirts, our tank tops, our hoodies. We got hats. You got to come in person and get those. You got to go to the outings and get those special edition hats. Yeah, we got new shirts and new hats that are specially designed for the Chicago Bears and for No Water Weekend that are exclusive to our outings, which will be at Output Lounge in Berwyn this next 4 games. So starting this Monday. So
we're gonna be over. Oh, then I'll go to buy you guys. I'll go. Yeah, I'll go there.
Yeah,
I didn't know that was an option.
I didn't want to assume.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so definitely check out our three. We got 3 lines of merch. Steve B under No Water Weekend has a bunch of funny shirts on there that supports his drinking habit. We have the official. Here's official old school podcast logo, the True Chicago Sports Fan logo on there. And then we have For the Love of Sports merchandise line. So go and check those out. Support the podcast by buying the merch. Keeps us going. And if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, I think that's all we're doing today. Go ahead and
smash and subscribe.
He's rusty. He hasn't been here in a couple weeks. He's a little rusty. So smash and subscribe that button. And if you're listening on your podcast app, your favorite podcast app, leave us a 5-star review. It means the world to us. Shoots us up on the charts and keep us relevant, puts us ahead of everybody else. And I know we were ranked like 60 something and 80 something. 60 something. Yeah, so we did pretty good. I haven't checked in the last couple of months, but it should be moving up. So thank you for everybody for who's watching and listening. If you want to get more involved, you can support the show with the monthly subscription at anchor.fm/True Chicago Sports Fans. I'll put that link in the description, both for the audio and the video version. And as little 99 cents a month, it helps the conversation go. So it's less than anything you can buy. Nothing costs 99 cents. Not even the dollar store is 99 cents anymore. So go over there and click on that link and drop $1 a month.
No inflation here.
No, it's $12 a year. You spend more come on, 2 beers is way more than that.
Yeah, at Wrigley? Yeah, definitely.
And then while you're already at 606, you can catch all the episodes of No Water Weekend or True Chicago Sports Fans, or even in Podsicated, who's all 3 shows are on there. So definitely check the rest of the lineup up. When was your last show, Steve B?
Well, there was no episode this weekend. Sean is gone. Sean is in Paris. Sean is in Paris. Yeah, he's in Paris with Angie for 2 weeks. So I have Tori from Blue Collar Happy Hour filling in for the next 2 weeks. We'll be doing a show on Friday, promote his show and get him on. Big Z, if you want to come on, you're more than welcome to and meet him. He's from LA. He's a Dodgers fan, so I always give him crap. Yeah. So, so we'll be excited to see him come on. I tried to get his other co-host to come on this weekend, but he was unavailable. So it's okay. We'll move on. We got the next 2 weeks. I have a skit coming out this week of me missing Sean. So that's going to be funny.
That is going to be funny.
And yeah, so,
wait, we have all this technology. You telling me Sean can't do 20 minutes?
No, he can. Not in Paris. They
don't have internet in Paris?
I don't think so. Or it's a lot of money, I guess. I don't know how it works overseas in Europe.
Oh my God, his cell phone has internet already installed. Come on.
I don't know. No, so I'll give him the break and let him go do his thing in Paris. Wow. Je commence. Yeah, so we'll see.
But what is he bringing you back?
Huh?
What is he going to bring you back?
Probably a keychain.
Oh boy. What up, Izzy? Thanks for joining us.
I don't know. I don't know what he asked me what I wanted. I was just saying, surprise me. I don't know.
Yeah.
What, a baguette? A croissant? I don't know.
I mean, it's gonna come back all moldy. No, you're good. Yeah.
So,
I know Sean's listening. He usually kind of tunes in when he can, but he's like, it's in the afternoon over there, isn't it? Or like wait midnight.
I don't know.
One of the
I don't have to watch the cats though, so which is nice.
There you go. There you go.
It's a little break, but you know it is what it is.
All right, this week we're going to talk about the Cubs. They got past the Padres this past weekend, and they showed up in Milwaukee, and they forgot their bats in Chicago. Definitely, they forgot to bring those up at up 94. So we shall see what's going to happen tonight. They start at 8:04 p.m. tonight. This is we're filming live, obviously, on Monday. So they better come with it. And Shota is pitching. There's a lineup change. We'll talk about that. You know, we got a little bit of White Sox news. Just a couple nuggets to go over. Who's been let go? Who's been asked for free agency? We got the football game going on over here. It's getting nuts over there. Yeah, Izzy, it's 8:00. Yep. And we know who John Cena supposedly his last opponent is going to be if it was revealed. It's all over the internet right now. So we'll talk about that a little bit at the end and what I did this past weekend. So just let's get into the Chicago Cubs. And first of all, what happened on Saturday, Stevie B?
Well, I feel bad for Matthew Boyd. Okay.
Why? He's had a horrible season since the All-Star break.
I don't care, but he's pitched close to 200 innings this season. This is the longest he's actually pitched in any of his career seasons.
So why is he starting?
I don't know. I have a lot of questions to ask Craig Counsell, and I feel like when the press actually asks him, he does not answer correct. Like he gets upset and gets pissed off. I don't get it. You're here for $12 million, and I don't see any improvement on what you're doing in the lineup. So I felt bad for Matthew Boyd. He's coming off a short term. What happened to Colin Ray? Do you not trust him?
He should have pitched.
He should have pitched. Yeah, he should have pitched. And okay, Ben Brown. Okay, put him in. Why is Palencia pitching in the fifth and sixth inning?
That makes no sense as having him.
It.
He was the closer for such a long time. He gets injured, and he comes back. Well, I remember why he pitched in the fifth inning of that first game against the Padres because the shadows, because it was a 304, 308, whatever game. So the shadows were coming in. So him throwing over 100 and the shadows coming in where he's in the sun, the batter's under shadow, that makes a lot of sense. It makes it harder. So he pitched the inning in 2/3. I get it. That's fine. That's fine.
I don't. It's like, who do you trust in your bullpen or starting? Because I don't see where he's going with this. You know, and how long were those 2 innings? 20 minutes apiece? Because it felt like that. I was at Moonlighter watching the game. It's not too far from here. Okay. It's by Logan, and I'm sitting there enjoying my burger. And then I don't want to eat it anymore because I'm disgusted by what's being on the field. You know, I felt bad for Matthew Boyd because he's like pitched a lot. He's been pitching like I said, 200 innings this whole season, most in his career. Right? It's great, but all right. So where's Colin Ray? Where's Ben Brown? If that, again, you're putting in people right away, and it doesn't look right. It looks weird, and then you're getting embarrassed at your old stadium that you used to work for.
You couldn't call it Wrigley North this past Saturday.
No.
6 runs in the first inning, and then 3 in the second, and that was all she wrote. That was literally all she. It was from that point on. They gave up that game. I'm looking at the stats. You had Boyd, 0.2. So he pitched 2 outs, 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. You had Soroka coming in, 1 inning, 5 hits, 3 runs. 2 walks, 1 strikeout, and then you had Savali, who was at the beginning of the year on their roster. They're trying to put him in the bullpen. He's like, no, trade me. He went to the White Sox. At the end of the year, White Sox were like, well, we don't need none of these old players. Let's let them go where they want to go. They just released them. You guys picked them up. He pitched 4 innings, 3 hits, 0 runs, 0 walks, 3 strikeouts. Yeah, if you're doing a bullpen game, that should have been your starter right there.
Right. I don't know where it's going, and we're going to talk about the lineup today. Justin Turner's leading off.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to talk to you about. So Turner is leading off. They do have an opener in Aaron Ashby, who's going to be their opener. So they put Turner at that for he's playing first base and batting righty. at the top of your lineup. Then you got Nico Horner, Kyle Tucker, Suzuki, Hap. Isn't Hap your hottest hitter? Why is he batting in the 5-hole?
I don't know why Turner's batting third. He's not hitting. I don't know why he's batting third.
Turner's batting first. You're talking about
not Turner, Kyle Tucker. I'm sorry. I don't know why Tucker is batting third.
He can get hot in an instant.
Well, I haven't seen it. He got a single the last game, but like, okay, I don't get where it's going. And Turner is not great at stealing bases because he's older and he's not going to steal it. Maybe he'll get a pinch hitter if he gets on base, or pitch runner. I'm sorry.
Man, I don't steal bases no more. I steal chicken nuggets. That's it, man.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get what is going on, what Craig Counsell's doing with this lineup. I want Michael Busch at first base, or at least have him hitting.
PCA in the 7th hole, Swanson in the 8th hole, and Matt Shaw in the 9th hole. I don't know who made this lineup, but I'm what I'm seeing is that they're relying way too much on the sabermetrics, on the analytics, and let's just use the eye method. Who's hot and who's not hot?
Right. I don't get this whole aspect of it, and clearly, like, I don't know how tonight's going to go. I don't think Colin Ray's going to be put in today. I think Shota's going to pitch 3 innings, and then they're going to put in Max. And then they're going to put someone else in.
He's not going to see that lineup again.
No,
he's definitely not going to see that lineup again. So he's going to pitch, 1, 2, possibly 3 innings.
But I don't get this aspect of the pitcher going 3 innings. I don't get.
Again, bullpen has been one of the strongest parts of the Chicago Cubs this past season, and you're going to burn them out. I really believe that he's going to burn them out in the next 2 games, and he's going to, because I think the Cubs will win a couple of games, and probably
they have to win tonight.
Well, today's you have to win tonight.
Yeah, it's a must win.
Yeah, because you don't want to go home down 2 games, and and it's all or nothing, and that's going to be too much pressure. Having your back against the wall, that's not going to be good.
And I got breaking news. I have breaking news. Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. I gotta sound it. Here we go.
Breaking news. I'm glad JC's not here, ladies and gentlemen, because Stevie B will be at the game on Wednesday. I will be at the game on Wednesday. So if they lose today, JC, it's not my fault. I will be at the game on Wednesday. I know he's probably watching, but I will be at the game on Wednesday.
He's watching.
Okay.
He said he don't care what I did this weekend. Come on.
Yeah.
Anytime at the end of the show, he wants to talk about concerts and stuff like that. Come on.
Yeah. So I will be at the game on Wednesday. I'll get there at maybe 2:00. I'll be having a great time. I will be there in the game, in the ballpark on Wednesday. So I'll be rallying my towel, but it all matters tonight that we actually win. So it's not up to me, JC. It's a matter of the Cubs and how they pitch and what they do.
Steve B's not trying to hit the fastball or the curveball, which we know we can't do anyway. So it's okay.
No, it's okay. Yeah, it's fine.
I think you have to do everything backwards from what you usually do.
So tonight I put a different Cub shirt on today, different hat. I'm not eating hot dogs today because I did that on Saturday, or not hamburger. I'm sorry. And I'm just going to go low expectation. I drank tequila that day. I'm going to drink vodka tonight. So I'm doing everything opposite. Okay. I don't believe in religion that much, but dear God, if you're out there, just give me a win tonight. So I have something to cheer for on Wednesday. And it's not my fault if they lose. It's not my fault. But dear God, please, if you could hear my prayers. God. I'm at the point where on Saturday I was like, I want to walk away. And there was a TikTok that a Brewer posted. There was a line of Cubs fans already leaving by the 5th inning. And I was like, wow.
Went to the bar. Yeah. Went to the bar.
In Milwaukee, sure, they got some cool breweries. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Cool place to go, man. No one's hating on Milwaukee, the city. It's a cool place. It's like a little brother, and it's another city by the lake. So it's an amazing place if you ever go up there. But JC,
100% my fault.
Yeah, so he's gonna pull a George Costanza and do the opposite of what he usually does. So he'll be all right.
If my instinct is to do the wrong thing, then I'll just do the opposite, JC. That's
You'll
it.
do the right thing.
Do the
for once.
opposite. Yeah, I'll do the right thing for once in my whole life, my 33-year-old self, and do something right for once. I don't know what to do with this Cubs lineup. I don't know what Craig Counsell's thinking. I know there's a lot of pressure for him, first time being in the playoffs. And then, of course, being against his old team. I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this team tonight, but I do hope Shota goes lights out. I need him to get 3 strikeouts because I have him in a parlay. So at least get 1 an inning if he's out by the 3rd. So
did you bet on Saturday?
No, I did not. So I bet it tonight. So yes.
Okay,
so I did the opposite. I didn't bet on Saturday. I'm betting today. So we'll see. Any take on you, Big Z?
No, man, I watched that first inning. I think I got all the way to the 2nd inning, and I just fell asleep watching that game because I was like, yeah, this is. As a White Sox fan, I've seen this kind of stuff before, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna take a nap.
That's all you can do.
Yeah. No, why am I gonna get? I'm not even a Cub fan, but I mean, I was cheering for you guys, and I want you guys to win. I want you to win this series because I want you to go against either Philly or LA because I think it'll be a great series.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to beat your little brother, and I don't right now. Your little brother's been working out in the basement, and you haven't seen him in 6 months, and he just punched you in the chest, and you're like, whoa, what happened?
Right,
that's exactly what's going on. So right now, I think the Cubs need to get those bats early and often. I wouldn't want to put pressure on Shota. I would just say go out there and do your job as a hitter and a defender. Right, you're gonna go out there and put bat on the ball, not be super aggressive, but at the same time, like, man, if it's their fastball, just hit it. If you hit it to someone, it's part of baseball. But at the same time, like, you can't be just sitting there with the bat on your shoulder, man. Let's go. You got to do hidden runs. You got to create runs. You got to create opportunities. And I feel like that's not what they're doing. And that's what you see the Brewers doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, here's this little slap hit. They're
small ball. That's all you got to do. Get on base, move them over. Do the basics, dude. And I would tell Shota, hey, we have a great defense. These guys have your back.
Yes.
Swanson, PCA, Ian Happ. You have Tucker out there. You're not Aaron Judge. We're going to have the ball go through your leg. You're not that. But
yeah, we got some Gold Glovers on this.
We have Gold Glovers. They'll take care of you. Just pitch how you pitch. Keep it low and away, and that's all you got to do.
Yeah, Cubs do hit too many flyouts because they're all trying to hit a home run, and it's like that's not what we're.
No
in playoff baseball that does not fly. No. I know right now, like the Blue Jays are super hot and they're spanking the Yankees, and the entire country is happy with that. Is that sustainable throughout their playoff run? Absolutely not. You saw what happened in Cleveland after they overtook Detroit, and they were spanking the ball all over the place. And guess what happens in the playoffs? Right? It was small ball. It was little consistent hit over hit, and that's what got them into the play past that round.
Right.
So yeah, definitely right now, in my opinion, do the small ball, create runs, create mismatches with the pitchers and the fielding and moving guys left and right, so that way you have a shift and taking advantage of those shifts. Stop pulling the ball as much.
Yeah.
So, let's do that. So. Ivan is in the house. So Ivan is joining us and he is ready to go. Ivan.
Yeah, give us your take on the Cubs. Yeah. Let's go, man. Let's go, baby.
I'm fucking shitting bricks is what I'm doing.
F-bomb already.
Oh man. I'm not feeling sorry if this is messed up. This is broken. So anyway, but I'm not feeling particularly confident. But it's mainly because the hitting, right? I need more than a 1 home run to start, or 2 runs, 3 runs. Like, you need to put a 6 spot on today, a 7 spot. Put a crooked number up there, and you really put the pressure on the Brewers. But yeah, man, I don't know.
No. I was before you came on here. I was literally saying that exact thing. Start playing some small ball, put bat to the ball. Put the pressure on the Brewers. They have a starter going for them. Opener. So they definitely need to put the pressure on and get that pitcher out and expose that bullpen and put crooked numbers not only in the first inning, but throughout the entire game. Put a whooping and make a statement. Oh yeah, JC's
on me. Like, JC's dude.
And he's supposed to be driving
Yeah, he's supposed to be driving a fork truck. and I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say who he works for, but
Me either. I'm just saying he's driving. Everyone who's in his way, look out.
he is not paying attention.
No.
How much faith do you have in Shota today, Ivan?
You know, like I really like Shota, like as a player all around, like as a pitcher. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this team, Steven. I don't. It could be good Cubs. It could be bad Cubs. Like that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's like who's showing up today? Who's going to show up today? Is Shota going to lock it down and be the painter that he is, Dave Ross on the mound? Is he going to do? Or not Dave Ross, Bob Ross. Sorry, wow. Bob Ross on the mound. I know, right? Let's say Ross. Ross.
Yeah.
But anyway, is it going to be perfect out there, or is he going to be missing his spots and they're going to be teeing off on him?
I will tell you, his fastball is not there. People hit his fastball. His fastball is the most home run fastball that I've seen him throw since last season. He had a great fastball. I don't know what it is where he throws it up and out, and people are just hitting home runs off of him left and right. His other pitches are great, but I mean, like if you're 0-2 in the count, just keep throwing the sliders, man. Don't even throw the fastball. If you do, choke them in and pop it up. But I don't see him choking anyone in with the bat. I just see him throwing it out and fast, and then they're just lighting him up. I saw when the White Sox beat him, and I was at right field, and I was disgusted.
Thanks to the
and JC's gonna comment and be like, "That's all your fault." Like I don't know what to expect from this team either, Ivan. I'm nervous as well. I was at the bar earlier before I got here. And I was at the corner place, and Matt was working, so it was easy. There you go, Ivan. There you go. Look at that.
Well, I mean, I'm fucking nervous as shit, so I gotta fucking settle myself down sometime.
I thought that was the other substance that is for. No, but
I mean, that's everywhere.
Israel, I drink at the bar. It's not a question. It's a demand.
You drink everywhere. Don't fucking just say you drink at the bar.
Right,
like
everywhere.
The only place you drink.
Bowling, in the car at the bowling lot, parking lot. Before I get off the car to go to Wrigley, in Wrigley.
In the car.
Yeah, in the car. In the house all the time. It's not mouthwash. That's pure tequila and Rumplemint's. Okay. So
hopefully that's not mixed.
No, it's not. It's either one or the other. So, so we'll see what this team does. I have a parlay. Beer, not so much unless I'm with this guy.
The other way.
Other way.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, that way.
Yeah. So, no, not shower. That's a waste. I don't want water to get in it. That's like mixer. It dilutes it. No, not doing that. But yeah. But we'll see how this team goes. I have a parlay. I think Dansby gets a hit. Horner gets a hit. I'm surprised Bush is in the lineup. I need him. A lot. I will cry tonight if they lose. But yeah, I don't know what to say. I know if it doesn't play well tomorrow, the press is going to eat Craig Counsell alive.
Oh yeah.
Because he's been under scrutiny for a lot for the series, the choices he's made. And it's kind of like, dude, we got you here. You're supposed to be like, the best manager in the league. And what are you doing?
That's exactly what I wrote in our lineup today. It says I wrote Craig Counsell's lineup and bullpen choices are under heavy scrutiny. I wrote the Cubs bullpen hasn't heralded all season and as a strength, and it's been heading into the playoffs. But where's it at now? And is it a player issue or is it a managerial and front office issue of thinking of they're smarter than everyone else and putting your closer in the fifth inning and your starter in the third inning and I don't know what it is. Is he listening too much to the front office and not using his gut and his eyes? But for me, it's
look at the trade deadline. Who do we get? Michael Sikora, right?
Haraka.
Yeah.
You picked up 3 White Sox, I think.
And look what's going on. We're losing. Like we don't. Yeah. I mean, look at Garrett Crochet for the Red
play the
Sox.
song,
Played
play the
really
song,
well.
Play the song. Play the song. Play the song. All right, that's enough. Fuck those guys.
I'm tired of that.
Yeah.
And also, I lost the bet. 60 wins. They freaking got it last week.
He did lose a bet.
And I lost.
Jose was sitting. Jose's like, look. He's showing everybody at the bar. He's like, one more.
And then I got shorted one game. If the Cubs beat the Mets, one game, it would have canceled out. I mean, I got screwed twice. So close. And it went to the inning. It went to the last game possible.
I was so happy I was here for that day that the bet went down.
I bet you did.
Like, it's full circle now. Like,
but hey, you got to admit, I was pretty close and locked in on those bets. I wasn't far off.
We were both there. We were both right there.
Okay.
You know?
You're up by one win.
Horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yes.
And hand grenades. Hey, to Jose winning. The bet. There we go. Yes.
I hate you so much.
All right.
Oh my God.
Victory tastes so sweet.
Oh my God. By one game. They won the last game. Oh my God.
Hey man, if you win by an inch or a mile, winning's winning.
It's true. I'm gonna take it on the chin on this one. I take it on the chin on this one. But I was close. Very close.
Family.
Oh man. I'm very excited for the Cubs game. It starts in a little bit. Ivan, are you still doing the Steve show?
Yeah, about 30. But go ahead. I've been late, so I'm here to the.
No, go ahead. Take your take on the Bears right now, or White Sox, whatever you got to do.
Yeah, hey, don't push me, man.
No. Go ahead. What's going on? I want to know what's your timetable. Definitely, yeah. The White Sox, not much news. They just a couple players went on free agency. Joshua Palacios, Jacob Amaya, right-handed pitcher Mike Clevenger, and Bryce Wilson. Bryce Wilson would have been a good arm for you guys in the bullpen. If you would have made that trade, but
maybe.
What do I know?
Israel, have another beer. Yes, for me, please.
Yes.
Yeah, have a six. Have a six pack.
Go for it.
Yeah, have a couple of Malorts.
Yeah, I did. I had that today in Rumplemans.
I don't drink that, but it's a Chicago handshakes.
Mm-hmm.
To you. Yeah, so not much news on the White Sox. Yeah, and I wanted to keep it mostly on the Cubs because it's more relevant and the Cubs are in the playoffs. And, as a White Sox fan, you got to tip your hat off to the other team when they're doing good. Oh my God, the White Sox are losing their bet. Oh, no, they're not. Come on, bro. All the best players are the kids. We'll be all right. They're in the fall league. We'll be all right. My biggest
Jeremiah, must win tonight. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, Jeremiah, it is a must win today.
It must win, man.
Yeah, get a couple of old styles. Yeah, being honest, I want the Cubs to do well. I know I went to work in San Diego gear this past Monday to troll my Cub co-workers. But I've been saying I want the Cubs to do well, and I want them to get against LA in the next round, so I go wear my LA stuff again.
Yeah, I could see that happen. I want that to happen because my buddy Tori's a big Dodger fan. So
you guys match up way better against LA than you do against Philly.
Absolutely.
I agree with
absolutely.
that.
And I will say this: Kyle is struggling at the plate these last two games, tonight and last week, or the other day, Saturday, I think it was, or Sunday, whatever the day it was. But he's striking out. He's missing out on looks, and he's getting Ks. I don't know what's going on with him, but he doesn't look like postseason Schwarber like we're used to seeing.
Mm-hmm,
No. So
just when I came right before I came down, I caught a glimpse of it, and he struck out. Like, it was a big spot. You need, I believe it was a guy on, and with one out, and he ended up striking out again. You're like, I think it's gone into since the regular season, right? Since like a week before the regular season ended. I believe that's when the struggle started, or something like that.
Yeah, had to be.
Well, they had to wait for their opponent, which was the Dodgers, right?
Right.
Yeah.
He was hot going in because he was hitting all those home runs. He was competing with Shota, Shohei, for that home run record, and then Cal Raleigh just took off with it and hitting like bombs after bombs. So I think his last game he probably went 0 for 4 or something like that. But definitely, again, some teams thrive on having a good break and having those days off, like the Brewers. And then you have the Phillies, who just literally collapsed at their first game. I don't have that game on because I only have one TV on. I have the football game going on, but definitely check that out in a little bit.
I will say this, Marquee. I don't know why you're not showing the playoff games. It's on ESPN. So what the hell's the point of like paying for Marquee then if the postseason doesn't even matter? I don't know.
I thought you canceled it. You said after the Cubs season was over, you're going to cancel it.
Well, after wherever they land, I didn't know what was going to happen.
All those games are going to be on, TBS, TNT, whatever. They're going to be on your Hulu Live.
Yeah, I don't know why you thought that was going to be a thing.
No, that's because Channel 9 had the regular season. They're not going to have the playoffs.
Okay, well, I'm just going to get rid of it after the show. All right? That's
money you got to spend, brother. We're just going to help you out.
No, I know, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
All right, let's take a 60-second break or 90-second break, and then we'll flip side. We're going to talk Chicago Bears as they match up against the Commanders this Monday night. So we'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Hey there, Chicago enthusiasts. Are you ready to take your fandom to the next level? The True Chicago Sports Fan Podcast has got you covered with some serious cool merch that screams Chicago pride. From cozy sweaters to trendy tank tops, we got it all. Show off your love for the city with our iconic red, white, and blue logo, or stand out with our exclusive collection for the love of sports. Whether you're lounging at home, breaking a sweat at the gym, or cheering on your team at a game, our gear is a must-have for all you diehard Chicago sports fans out there. Don't hesitate. Visit bonfire.com/store/606-media-store/, or simply just click the link in the description and snag your gear ASAP. Get ready to make some noise, show your pride, and embrace the Chicago spirit with True Chicago Sports Fan Podcast merch. Designed for you, the ultimate fan, for the love of sports. Hey guys, it's Steven.
And this is Sean, and you are listening to True Chicago Sports Fans.
Don't forget to listen to No War on the Weekend. New episodes on Monday. You can find us anywhere you listen to podcasts.
Yeah, so we're going to go do a couple of shots. So let's kick it back over to Big Z.
To the TCSF podcast with Big Z. We got Stevie B from No Water Weekend, and we got Ivan from the Tape Never Lies Network. And it's our time to talk Chicago Bears. We had a whole week off after a win, so that's a perfect way to go into the bye. Hopefully everybody should be healthy at this point for Monday night's game. I'm excited and also a little scared. So, Ivan, what's your expectation of what's going on with the Chicago Bears going into Monday night?
Well, I expect that they know exactly what happened to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I expect that to be and not be the focus, right? Because it's a new season, new team. But that should be at the back of their heads always. You had the game and you didn't finish, right? Last week you found a way to miraculously come back and finish the game. Dallas, you did a great job. The first 2 weeks we know that what they were, right? Now you have an opportunity where you've taken a week off. You had time to dissect your opponent, figure out what you want to do as far as attacking them, what you think that would be the best, approach to it. The problem for me still is I don't know how you find a running back. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know where you have a running back.
I know where you can find one. Alvin Kamara.
I wouldn't do it. It's just
for a fourth rounder.
No, because Alvin Kamara is not hanging around, and we're not. Like I said, I don't see us winning a Super Bowl. Like, I would do a discount. If it was Alvin Kamara, I'd be like Alvin Kamara for like a 6. Like, okay. That's what I'm trading.
That's okay. That's a starting point.
I'm not giving you anything above that, like that, just because
you
of
do
his
a
age.
6 this year and a 6 next year.
Okay, but again,
who are we drafting in the 6th round that's been notable? Nobody. Okay, and do we trust our draft process with Ryan Poles? No.
All right, if you could get it for 6, I'm okay with that. I'm telling you that's what I want. But other than that, if it's beyond a 6, like that's too much.
Too rich.
So, too rich. But talking about Washington, they're coming off a big win against. I mean, although it's a hurt Charger team, they went out there and won the game. Did what they had to do. So
JC.
I'm down with Raheem Mostert. We were talking about that. I think after the in the post game. Post game we were talking about that. But again, how do you go ahead and stop this Washington attack, who seems to have found a running back? You know, and was it Crockett More? Was it JC? Probably knows the name.
JCM.
Yeah, JCM. You know, Crockett Moore's a crow. Yeah, whatever.
Don't they call him like? Don't they call him like Bill or something?
Is it Bob, Bill,
or Bill? Yeah, something like that. But there you
go,
go,
Bill Merritt. There you go. But either way, they're gonna have to figure a way to stop that, because if you look at the past couple of weeks, what was successful, even with Dallas, to an extent, you know, it was the ground game. They're running the ball all over you. You have no answer to stop the run, and have no answer on offense in the run game. You know, it's to me, there's going to need to be a breaking point. It's like something's going to have to give. You're going to have to, you know, Dennis Allen, you're going to have to figure out a way to stop this running attack. Because if I were teams, I would just be like, all right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to run it down their throat, and we're not going to stop, you know, until we need to stop. You know, until it's a passing down. If they, you know, until they stop us, it's exactly that, man. Like, it's been that bad. And as far as the running game is concerned on offense, I know Swift is doing all he can, but again, if you're not going to use Monty Guy more, you're not going to bring up other people.
Roshan.
You're not going to, Roshan. You're not going to. Like, what are we doing? Like, who's going to carry this?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Ivan, right now.
I'm
on TBS right now, and they're waiting for the last 2 innings for this Philly Dodger game, and they're not showing the Cubs right now.
Yeah, it's on TNT. It's on TNT. You have to switch over to TNT.
Oh, it's on TNT? Okay, never mind. So I
got the Dodger game on right here. JCM or as they call him, Billy, my boy Billy Merritt, 14 carries, 111. Can you imagine? He's probably gonna have 200 yards against the damn Bears if they can't get that right. They can't get that defensive push and be able to stop that run. 7.9 average and 2 touchdowns. Jaden Daniels had 8 carries for 39 yards. So you're going to get cut by 1,000 paper cuts with the running game with Washington if you do not know how to stop this. And hopefully in the past 10 days, you were able to figure this out. I know the guys were coming off the injured list, but you've got a game plan for stopping that run, because that's what killed the Chargers. That time of possession and all that. So definitely that's going to be an issue. I know Deebo Samuel had an awesome game as well with 8 receptions, 96 yards, and a touchdown. Again, Jaden Daniels 15 for 26. That should not be able to kill you over the air.
All right, sorry, Nico Horner with a base hit.
Yeah. That should not be able to kill you. So
I'm behind, so thanks for telling me.
All right, I'm gonna go because I'm gonna be yelling. All right, guys, have a good rest of the show. Later.
All right, Ivan. Thanks.
See you later, Ivan.
Ivan's a mess right now because of the Cubs. But yeah, again, right now, I really think that the Bears need to focus on stopping the run. So 14 for 111 is going to be unacceptable. And the way they, Ashon Jeanty looked on us. He looked amazing. Yeah, that was his breakout game. So
yeah, absolutely.
His range is 115 yards, 2 touchdowns, 30 receivers. That was last week, first breakout game.
Yeah, I think even last week he just played yesterday and he looked great.
He looked phenomenal.
Yeah, So I think the Raiders did really well by drafting him. I think he's going to be a star and a stud.
Yeah,
and for their offensive line, for him to do all that, I don't think their offensive line is that great. But we'll see how it goes. And I'll see how it goes on Monday. I think Sweat needs to show up and prove and come up, but I don't know what they're going to do with him. He's there. He's not there.
Yeah, Grady Jarrett's questionable at the moment. Javon Dexter needs to stand up. Dio needs to step up. Tremaine Edmonds, I know he had those interceptions 2 games ago. Edwards is questionable. Albany, damn, I know how to say this. Oh, I'm in.
Sound it out.
Amen. Agbongbinga. I messed that up. He's on IR. Jalen Johnson's on IR. Austin Booker's on IR. Kyler Gordon is questionable. Stevenson needs to have a great game as well, especially being the revenge game for him.
Right.
Because, we went on that long losing streak after beating the Jaguars in London last year, and it just snowballed from there. I mean, obviously, we know it's coaching as well. Byard, Brisker, and Wright and Sewell need to do well. And I know JC hates Edmonds in coverage, but, and Edwards in coverage. So Hippolyte needs to show up. So, again, guys need to step up. The interior offense needs to do better. You're paying like $72 million between three guys right there, so you definitely need to step up there. Theo Bennett looks like he's going to be starting at left tackle over Braxton Jones. I'm pretty sure Braxton Jones will get in a game and there'll be a rotation, but Theo Bennett is going to be the starter. Jonah Jackson definitely needs to be have a real good game. Again, I just want the offense to do well, be able to run the game, make your reads, pass the ball. And as far as who's going to be receiving the ball, I don't care. If he spreads it around like last time, I'm fine with it. I'm not here to appease anyone's ego, whether it's DJ Moore or Rome or Ozzy or Cole Kmet. Loveland is still out as of this moment. So we shall see what they do with the tight end for the 12 personnel.
Right.
Again, I am looking at this game based on what Washington did to the Chargers, who were banged up. I think it'll be a closer game rather than a 27-10 win for the Washington Commanders against the Chargers. I'm seeing a closer game. I am seeing a 24-30. I'm not sure which team is going to win. 24-30. I think it's just going to be a close game. I predicted last game, and I said, he's going to have to put a cape on. Caleb did, and marches all the way down to get a game-winning, either whether it's setting up for a field goal or a touchdown. That happened. I just feel like we're going to go down the field, and then they're going to come down, and it's going to come down to us stopping them this time.
Again, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to come down.
Yeah, I agree with that. I also would like to say they need to work on 2-point conversions.
Yeah.
I think that's something that they need to work on. I think they need to get another drawing board and figure out that. But I think the Bears could come up win. I think this is a revenge game, of course, right?
Yeah.
So
take this personal. Yeah.
Take it personal. They made fun of you. You were a laughing stock the next day on a Monday on ESPN and everyone on the talk show. So, don't have that happen again. If you lose, take it on the chin, but don't lose because of that on special teams. I think that's embarrassing most of all.
Teams has been pretty decent this year. They need to continue again. All three facets of the game need to come up to beat this team, who's going to be a hot team. I mean, it doesn't get any easier. The Saints, they just played. Who did they just play? I just had it up here. They just played the Giants and beat the Giants. So,
isn't looking so great right now.
They're not looking great. I know that.
Yeah.
But they're an NFL team. If you play to their level of talent, you can lose that game.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else do we got? I'm trying to pull up these games right here. Up. Come on, games. So we got the Ravens. The Ravens look very beatable at the moment.
Yep,
and
they
so
do.
Right, because they're missing their quarterbacks. Right,
their defense is not that great.
Not that great at all. Yeah, the Bengals offensive line is trash, and they got they got on their third quarterback at this point. I have no idea. And then you got the Giants right after that. So again, if you put this game and you get that big dub,
my God, Shota just hit a 3-run, or Suzuki just hit a 3-run homer. Holy hell! Good job.
There it is,
Suzuki, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Raise the roof. I know. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it just switched over as the Dodgers just beat the Phillies, so they're up 2-0 going home. And now the Cubs just hit a 3-run homer. So good stuff all around for
Suzuki's been on fire these playoffs. He's been doing great.
At the end of the last week of the season, he came up on fire. He's carried it into the playoffs, which is super, super important for him to continue to do that for the Chicago Cubs, because the rest of the guys are kind of slumping.
After 2 walks, Seiya comes up. Man, this is what we need.
It was a floating changeup up around the letters.
Oh my God, that was awesome. That was beautiful.
Yeah. So we're gonna keep this show short. We're gonna wrap up pretty soon.
I will say this. I think Bears are going to win 24-20. I think it's going to be a close game.
I think it's probably going to be a higher scoring game.
Yeah.
Like I said, it might be 24-30. It might be, I don't know, 30-34. It'll be in that range, okay? And it's going to come down to the Bears stopping them on the
absolutely
on the last drive. So that's my take for the Bears. Again, we are going to be at Output Lounge in Berwyn. Let me pull that.
I will see you there on Monday. Yeah, I will be there on Monday.
It is Indigenous Columbus Day, whatever you want to call it. So most people are off. Here's the address. What's the address right here? It is 3250 Grove Avenue in Berwyn, Illinois, 60402. Again, that's 3250 Grove Avenue in Berwyn, Illinois. We'll be there for the next 4 games. So definitely join us. It's going to be a great time. I think we're going to have some liquor upstairs. They'll be pressing out free liquor. We'll have raffles and giveaways. We have a bunch of gift certificates to our favorite restaurants that they've donated to us. Shout out to Otto from Estrella Negra. Shout out to what's the barbecue place?
Outback, not Outback. What am I thinking?
Not Outback. Come on.
No, it's not Outback. Output. No, not Output. I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm sorry. I'm losing. I'm not paying attention.
Wow. Yeah. So we have that. We have some other stuff.
Offset barbecue. There you go.
Offset
barbecue.
Carlo and who's the other guy?
Don't put me on the spot right now. I can't think right now.
Thank you, Carlo. Thank you, Carlo.
Thank you, Carlo. Yes.
Yeah. And then we have some Bears stuff that we'll give away, and also we're gonna have our merch. We have our TCSF shirts with our original logo and then the Bears logo on the back. We have some. We should have some glassware if JC has some time. Yes, there will be alcohol. Israel. It's a bar. Yeah. So come out and buy us a shot or 2 or 3.
Carlo and Doug. That's
you have to look it up.
No, I had the business card in my desk.
Yeah.
So yes,
definitely be there. So come and join us. I already took off the next day at work. So
good for you.
Oh yeah, it'll be a good time. Stay home and get paid, of course. Other than that, real quick, are you doing anything interesting this weekend?
I was in Indiana, man. Nothing exciting. Just in Indiana.
You and the Crows.
Literally, yeah. So I did watch Primitive War. It's with Vietnam. There's dinosaurs. It explains how the dinosaurs get there. But yeah, that's pretty much what I did when I came home. So I watched that.
Gotcha. Yesterday, I was able to go to something pretty cool, kind of dear to my heart. It was a tribute to comedian John Candy. Obviously, he was Canadian, but he spent a lot of time in Chicago, lived in Chicago, was a Second City alum, and they pre-screened or whatever. They screened the movie that should be out next week on Amazon Prime. It's based on John Candy, and you have a lot of candid interviews from his sons, his daughter, his wife. You have Jim Belushi. You're going to have Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, a lot of the original Second City cast from Toronto. It's a really good movie. You're going to laugh a lot. You're going to cry a lot. You're going to remember all these cool movies like Uncle Buck. There's a lot of Macaulay Culkin talking there. It was a really cool thing. And then afterwards, they did a panel where Ryan Reynolds was there, Jim Belushi was there, and John Candy's son was there. And if you don't know, John Candy did a lot of movies with I just lost his name. Oh my God, he did like 16 Candles and all those movies. His son was there. So it was really cool. I was next in queue to ask a question, and the moderator literally just, as I was about to ask, he cut it off and said, like, "Oh, we're done." He's like, "We're just going to take this question up here in front," and that was it.
I would have asked Ryan, who got into an argument on the set of Doomsday? I want to know. Is it you and RDJ or? That would be my question.
That would not be my question. I would have made it John Candy related. I would have said, Ryan, if John Candy was still alive and you're making your third Deadpool movie, what kind of role would you give John Candy and why?
That's a good question. I just want to know some gossip.
Yeah, he was not going to talk about his
How
wife.
are you and your wife doing, by the way?
Exactly. He's not going to talk about that. So, again, Bears game this Monday, Output Lounge, 3250 Grove Avenue in Berwyn. We're going to be there. Be myself, Ivan, hopefully Stevie B.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
Hopefully JC will show up. And hopefully we
I
get
doubt it.
Steve Edwards,
Yeah.
former Bears Steve Edwards, who was at the last live event. So we're trying to get that. And I'll see if I can cook up couple more surprises for former NFL players to join us. So we're done.
Yeah.
We're gonna go watch some football and baseball at the same time. And if anything happens, I'll go live on either Instagram or Facebook or whatever, and let you guys know what's going on. So that is it for today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you to our listeners for sticking with us through 200. Excuse me, that's that Coke Zero. 259 episodes. Thank you to our sponsors, 606 Media and True Chicago Sports Fans. You can check us out on social media, TCSF Pod on Twitter. You can check me out at Big Z _606 Media. TVB is No Water on a Weekend, WKND.
Yeah.
Socials. If you want to talk about movies, shows, food, hit us up at truechicagosportsfans@gmail.com. For Ivan, Stevie B, and myself, I am Big Z, and we'll see you next time for episode 270, which will be on Monday for the Bears game. We'll be live. Free halftime and post-game shows. We're just going to name those all 270. And until then, be good to each other for the love of sports.